Welcome students. In class 11 we are discussing about dimensional analysis and application of dimensional formula. Okay, in previous lecture we had discussed about to check the correctness between physical quantities. That was the important application. Now we are taking second application, and second application is to define the relation between physical quantities. This is another important application to define the relation between physical quantity or to deduct the formula. This is very important. If you know by how much quantity, on how much quantity this main quantity is depend, then you can define the relation between them, or you can deduct the new formula. If I ask find the formula for time period, find the formula for force, for centripetal force, directly without any help you can get the answer with the knowledge of dimensional formula and dimensional equation. So question is very clear. This is second application to define the relation between physical quantities. This is our second application. Okay, now see some questions. Let's suppose question is given: any bob of mass m hang by L length thread and its gravity is what? G. Once again, all physical quantities are very clear. A m mass bob, a small bob of weight, is suspended by L length, have a gravitational acceleration G. Then I ask, and which make the oscillation? You put is as like this and leave, it will go as like this. It will make the oscillation. I ask find the formula for time period. Once again, if any m mass bob hang by L length thread or a string, have a gravitational acceleration G, then I ask which make the oscillation, then I ask find the time period formula for that. Okay, so we have to start from here. We are asking about time period, so which depend on L, M, G. You will start from here. T is proportional to M, L, G, and its power A, B, C. Very easy. Teacher asks find the time period formula which is depend on L, M, G. There is no order. You can write L, M, G or M, L, G or G, M, L. All have a same answer. Okay, where you remove the proportional sign and put the dimensional formula for all. Okay, so second point, T equal to K, M power A, L power B and G power C. This is equation number first. Are you getting? Okay, now put the dimensional formula. T is the time period. If dimensional formula will be M0, L0, T equal to, T formula is T only. Okay, but we can write systematically M0 and L0 equal to, K is the physical, not physical quantity. It is dimension M power A. It will be M power A. M for capital M. L for length, L power B, and G for acceleration, LT ka power minus 2 ka power C. Because we are studying application of dimensional formula, so we have to write the dimensional formula. T for M0, L0, T only. K is the not physical quantity, M power A, L power B, L for capital L power B, G for acceleration, LT ka power minus 2 ka power C. Now we compare the power left side and right side. Here M power A, here M power A, here M power 0. The first equation A is equal to 0. Keep in mind how we compare. Here M power A, here M power 0. So first equation A is equal to 0. Here L power B, L power C. So no doubt L power B into L power C, L power B into L power C. If bases are same, then power will add up. So we will get B plus C is equal to, here L power 0, the B plus C is equal to 0. Are we getting? We are trying to compare the power with base left side to right side. Third point. Our third point is here. T power minus 2C. See there? T power minus 2 whole power C. So it will be minus 2C equal to, here T power 1, T power 1. we are getting three equation: a is equal to 0, b plus c is equal to 0, and minus 2c is equal to 1. Anyhow, we have to solve these equation. So this is very easy. So c is equal to minus 2, c is equal to 1. So c is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, put c value of c here. So you will get b minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So b is equal to 1 by 2. We got the answer. A is equal to 0, b is equal to 1 by 2. As like class 10th, three equations are given. You have to find out the value of a, b, c separately. A is equal to 0, b is equal to 1 by 2, and the value of c is equal to minus 1 by 2. These are the values of a, b, c. Now we will go through first equation. So what we'll get? T is equal to k, m power a is equal to 0. See there, we have taken m, but a becomes 0. It means m power 0. L power b is, we are getting 1 by 2, and g power c, and c we got minus 1 by 2, g minus 1 by 2. Okay, m power 0 is equal to 1. It will not include it. So we will get t is equal to k under root L, and g will go down upon g. No doubt, this is the formula for time period. Very important application. Once again, if m mass ball suspended by L length have a g oscillation, oscillate, find the time period formula. We started from here, t proportional to m L g power abc. Then write the dimensional formula for both left side and right side. At t could be written as m0 L0 t is equal to m power a, L power b, and g for LT power minus 2 power c. Now we will compare left side and right side with their raising power. Here m power 0, here m power a is equal to 0. Here L power 0, and here L power b, L power c. The b plus c is equal to 0. T power 1, here t power minus 2c. Then we will solve by equation first, second, third, and we will get a, b, c, and we will go through equation number first. We will put all these values. T proportional, t is equal to k, m power a is equal to 0, m power 0, L power b, L power 1 by 2, and g power c minus 1 by 2. M power 0 is equal to 1. It will not include it. So k under root L upon g. This is the formula for time period. One thing you notice this, we have taken here m, but that formula shows that time period doesn't depend on mass. So this is first question for you, and answer become t is equal to k under root L upon g, or we can write in the place of k, we can write 2 pi. You better know this is time period formula. T is equal to 2 pi under root L upon g. In previous lecture, just I told you. Okay. So this is the detection or relation between physical quantity for time period formula. Okay. One more question we will take. Let's suppose any m mass particle is given, which is moving with v velocity, maintaining r radius. You better know. M mass particle is moving as like electron, moving surrounding in circular form, maintaining v velocity and radius r. Okay. Then you better know, when any body move in circular path, then inside the center the force acted, that is called centripetal force. And I ask, find the formula for centripetal force. Question is very clear. M mass particle moving in circular orbit with v velocity, maintaining r radius. Then I ask, find the formula for centripetal force. So no doubt, Fc will depend on m, v and r as like previous. So we will start. Fc is proportional to m, v, r with their raising power a, b, c. So Fc is equal to k, m power a, v power b, and r power c. Equation number first as like previous. Okay. Now we will write the dimensional formula, because we are studying application of dimensional formula, left side and right side. F for force, ml t power minus 2 is equal to, k is not quantity, m power a, m ka whole power a, v for velocity, l t ka power minus 1 ka power b, and r for radius, this is length, l power c. Okay. Now we will compare the power. Here m power a, here m power 1. The first point a is equal to 1. Here L power b and L power c, and here L power 1. So we will get b plus c, L power b and L power c. Power will add up, b plus c is equal to, here L power is 1. Third, t power minus 1 power b. So it will be minus b is equal to minus b. Here t is not there. Only t power minus b is equal to minus 2. Again we got 3 equation, and anyhow we have to solve value of A, B, C. So very clear, A is equal to 1, A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2 because minus will be cancelled out, B is equal to 2, and the value of C we can get here 2 plus C is equal to 1, B is 2 here, plus C is equal to 1, so C is equal to 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So what are the values? A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to minus 1. Now we'll put all these value in equation number first. So what we get here? F is equal to K, M power A is equal to 1, V ka power B, and B we got 2, and R power C, R power minus 1. So we will get K, F is equal to R, FC is equal to K MV square upon R will go down, R we can put K is equal to 1. So we will get answer FC is equal to MV square upon R. You better know this is the formula. If you don't know formula of water and you know that physical quantity depend on that many quantity, then directly by using dimensional formula you can get the answer. Here see there we got answer F is equal to MV square upon R, and you better know this is the formula for centripetal force. So this is all about your application of dimensional formula to detect the relation between physical quantity, or directly we can detect the formula. Okay, so that's all for today. In next day we will discuss about conversion of one system into another system by using dimensional formula. Okay, that's all.